Welcome to April 10, 2024 Planning Board meeting. So 7 o'clock we have any citizens comment. So all members, before then all members present except Mark Frieden. He may be little bit on his way, so he will join soon. And we have 7:05 is a public hearing, the continued public hearing. Before then, I will take up the old business, Westland Circle extension. Request for street acceptance. This was, Westland Circle street acceptance was requested by, the developer requested, and it was with the select board. The select board did refer to us. And also, we have a package, if anyone want to see this, that is like 100 pages. So it is,
I just didn't want, I was not going to print that, way too much.
no, it waste of time,
Everybody has it.
waste of paper. So what we did was, the select board sent it to the town council. Town council did send us some response. And we did send it to the VHP. So VHP did respond. They will review and they will give their feedback in 2 or 3 weeks. So we had to wait for this, and also in the meantime, we can make a decision on May 8th planning board meeting. Only this has to go for May 8th too.
Is that a public, that one's not a public hearing?
Public,
It is, we don't do the
Yes.
public hearing, but we can, right?
yes.
Okay, public hearing.
But
So
do
the-
you just have to note it, or does it have to be advertised?
I think we have to advertise it as, we're gonna be accepting the road.
But Newer Circle we did not, right?
I thought we did.
Can you check on it, Newer Circle, please? I think, there are, I was under the impression we need it, but at the same time, they said we don't need it. So maybe we can check on it, if it is required, maybe we can put it for the public hearing. It is,
Wasn't it still trying to be for the Maytown meeting? Are we gonna
yeah,
make
it
those
has,
deadlines?
it will, if everything, if all the conditions are met by May 8th, it will go to the town meeting. If it is not, the select board, there is a space holder in the town meeting warrant.
Okay.
If there is some pending items, we can pull back at any time, even on the day of the select board meeting, the town meeting.
Town meeting, okay.
Okay, so with that, it is 7:05, continued public hearing on 216 West Boylston Street Catholic Charities. This is for the special permit application for the change of use and alteration of 15 or more parking spaces at 216 West Boylston Street, submitted by Catholic Charities, 10 Hammond Street, Worcester. So we voted on this, and the council is here. He did withdraw the special permit applications. With that,
How are you? Good.
yeah, please. So we do have the letter. So with that, I think, we have to close the public hearing, or we have to open up the public hearing, continued public hearing, and then I will open up the public hearing. And do we need to hear from the
I
public?
think the letter kind of speaks for itself, it's requesting a withdrawal.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that, because we're not looking for work.
Yeah. So, is there a motion to close the public hearing?
Motion to close.
Second.
So we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to close the public hearing is closed. And then
I'll motion we accept the withdrawal and close out the file.
okay.
So
We don't
moved.
have to write any approvals or anything like that, just.
All in favor to?
Second that motion.
Aye.
In favor? Aye.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Now you're gonna have.
Do we need to send a letter to them?
Take
Okay,
care.
great, okay.
Well, as long as our
Thank you.
record indicates that it's.
Thanks a lot, thank you. Okay, so with that, we have new businesses. The first one is, to review May town meeting articles scheduled for public hearing. The first one is amending the zoning to create MBTA. Before then, I will take up amending the zoning district boundary on east side of the Sewsbury Street. So this, Patrick Mercati is here. So this one also we need to set an public hearing. Because of the Melanie said, we need to advertise couple of times,
Say it again?
We have to advertise.
advertise couple of
At
times.
least
Oh, yeah,
14
yeah,
days in
yeah.
advance.
So by the time, when the Patrick dropped off the application, it was dropped off at the select board, and the select board referred to us. By the time we received these things, we didn't have enough time to advertise
For tonight.
twice for tonight. So we will be putting it on May 8th meeting. And you will have enough time to go to the town meeting. And also we will advertise in a couple of times. Melanie has all the details and
We want to
Who-
schedule time for it? You wanna,
we'll put it for 7:05.
okay, what about the one prior to that where you said for, the street acceptance, we're gonna have a hearing. You wanna have that one?
Which one?
The street acceptance hearing,
Street acceptance for Westland
you,
Circle.
you got them stacked together.
7:05 and 7:10,
Yeah.
that works for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or,
Okay.
yeah, or you could do them at the same time, and move right through them.
Yeah, just put 7:05. We can always, one after other,
Sure. Okay.
okay? So,
So that's
so
May
the,
8th.
one question I have is, so this is a different kind of a select board referred to us. And though we are doing the public hearing, running the meeting, but Patrick is the one, yeah, so he will be doing all the legwork. So who will be sending the green
This
cards?
is actually gonna be for zoning, right?
This is
So
zoning.
we have, don't we have to do
We
that
have
for
to do it,
zoning?
yes, so we have to do the advertisement, there's no green cards, it's not a butters, there's no butters listing, it's, we
No,
have to
nothing?
just put it, we just
Okay.
have to put it in the newspaper.
Yep.
14, more than 14 days in advance, and then a week later.
Right, we have
Is it
time.
clear?
Yes.
It's clear for me too.
And you're gonna be doing the dog and pony show.
Yep.
And also you will be coming up with a motion on the floor, right?
Yeah,
I
you would
heard you.
move it, we would have a recommendation on it.
It's your article.
It's my, yes.
So we will be doing either
So George Curtsey prepared it, submitted it, selectmen referred it to you. You just have to have the hearing and say back to
send
the
it back to the
selectmen,
select board.
we don't oppose this going on the town meeting.
So either, we will take the vote on the day, whether the planning board supports it, planning board not support.
Right, that's it.
That's it.
That's all I need.
That's all we need, and you'll be the one running the show on the day, town meeting day.
Town meeting day? No, the moderator will read the warrant.
No, we always read a motion, so just be ready, they'll hand you a page that says the motion, and you'll read the motion.
Really? Your last town meeting I went to, the moderator read everyone.
So this,
Okay. The way it was done, because the selectmen, everyone kind of picks a motion. Each of the
Remember
selectmen
when we went
have.
for the Coughlin's TIF for cosmetics?
Yeah.
We were like.
no,
Article
this is a
27.
whole different thing, because we
No, I
did
know, but you
one,
have the guy, the town moderator guy,
Agree.
he went up there and read every single
cosmetics
one.
is different than, with 20 Whole Street, that was, we moved the boundary line, so he did that, right?
I'm happy to talk, that's
Yeah.
fine, that doesn't bother me.
Anyway, maybe you can
Do I
check
get
with
to come
the,
to town meeting?
Yes.
I don't get the vote though.
You
May
sit-
20th.
You sit in a separate area, so we
Penalty
know,
box? No, I just kidding.
you've been there before.
so you'll be, town meeting is on May 20th,
May 20th.
yeah,
Is that a Saturday?
Monday.
no.
Oh, okay.
So it's at the school. Maybe check in with the town administrator,
Okay.
the rest of the things. Anyway, we have time, and May 8th.
Do we know what time the town meeting actually is?
7.
7?
It happens every year, the same timing, Kevin.
Thank you, Raj.
Yeah. We would have paid some mutton.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Next time I'll remember.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're all
See you. Have
set.
a great night. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The next one is among the zoning to create a MBTA resident district. You want to talk? So this is this was referred by again by the select board. They sent it to us. We did work so much on this. We needed work.
CMRPC pulled this stuff together.
CMRPC as well as myself was there involved. Vinny was involved from the beginning. So this is one of those things, MBTA resident district. So why we are called MBTA resident districts? Because we are adjacent to Worcester. So we do need to adopt this zoning. So basically, because of that, we have to come up with this bylaw. If we don't come up with this bylaw, our town could be sued, or we may not be eligible for a lot of fundings. So that's one of the reasons we are mandated to this, adopting this zone, MBTA resident district zoning bylaw. So with this, there are so many, we have the zoning table, existing zoning table. Basically, zoning tables is, big one, right? Single resident, general resident, business, commercial. So with that, we are going to add the MBTA, what is it, MR?
They didn't want to, the MBTA didn't fit, so they just used MR, so the multifamily residence or MBTA residence district. And they
So
just
they made it,
title it as MR, which
yeah.
it's just a column title.
So in this, different area, single residence, general residence, those areas, they're in the schedule of use regulation. So like agriculture use, what do we need in this agriculture use, single family area, we need to have what we can use, what we cannot use. If we have to use, we have to go for the special permit by the planning board or special permit by the zoning board, like that, several conditions are there. So with that, we are adding one more tabular column for the MBTA resident districts. So this is in a good shape. So I would like all the members to go over and this one. And also, there are two outstanding questions. Number one, Vinny wants to clarify. Number one is, how many units per acre? And the second one is,
Here with the yellow on it.
yeah, how many units per acre? The second one is, how many acres we need to allocate for this zoning district? So what is the map? Did we updated the map? I checked the email this afternoon, so I thought I saw something on have you seen the email?
I've seen.
I
a
didn't
bunch of-
see one. Can I just ask a quick question?
Yeah.
What is the purpose of the jog here? Do you know why that's like that in the map itself?
Because that's not owned, that's, the lot in blue is where we're proposing to
Right,
have this.
right.
And that portion there is part of the abutting lot. the
So this
abutting-
is somebody else's land right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So we were going back and forth with the CMRPC, to make the determination on the map as well as, let me see.
So we were talking about the areas where we wanted to have this zone to make this district. And according to the MBTA laws, we're only required to have 39, a minimum of 39 acres. And we were proposing originally 64 acres, because the assessor maps had different numbers than reality.
You were over here, right?
Yeah, there was even more, yes. So
That's
now,
awesome.
we don't need all that much area.
You don't need all this.
We need one lot that's over 39 acres, and this one, I think, is 42 or 44.
This one outlined not currently, okay.
Yeah.
So now it's just that one lot is being, what
Where was it before? Sorry, I
was
missed that.
there, and then the.
More that way?
Abutting one, everything to the south, down to the road.
Oh, down here?
Yep,
In the
all the way
little,
south,
little
down
like
to-
triangular area?
Yes.
Okay,
All the way down to Shrewsbury Street.
okay.
So earlier, this.
So basically, it's now, what you're proposing on this drawing is on the, not crossing the railroad tracks. It's-
Yes.
It's all on the other side, okay.
Yeah, north of the railroad.
Gotcha,
Okay,
okay.
so,
So that gives us, and then when they recalculated the numbers, they said using that area, we could use the number instead of what they calculated for the first batch at 18 units per acre. They said 15 units per acre will work, because the requirement is that we have at least 15 units per acre. So we set it right at the minimum, so we
Okay.
can do that.
so it seems like, we have the answer for it, right?
Yes,
15 units, we are going to make the changes. And also the map, they did send the map, maybe you can go over and
Yeah.
say it. And then where is this?
Is this it? Cause this looks like it's
This
drawn
is the
out.
old map.
Yeah, but are you sure? Cause it looks like it's the right shape.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one, this is the one,
yep,
yeah.
that's the current.
That's the current map.
Yeah, cause otherwise it was down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the current map, but they made this wrong. So they did correct it as a town of West Boylston zoning map. Zoning district information current as of May 15, 2024.
Oh, okay.
Semi-annual town meeting. Again, they screwed up. Town meeting is May 20. So we will make the changes and these two are up to date. So this has to go for a public hearing. We will set the public hearing on May 8th and the same timing. So this has to also send the card?
No cards.
No cards, okay. Now
So
we
this
will-
is 3 public hearings next meeting,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That's what we're up to?
so I would ask the members, to go over this thing, and if you have any questions,
Go over
we
this.
can always,
Yeah.
we can always,
Talking about here?
no, we still on this MBTA.
MBTA,
Oh, this one?
yeah.
So we still on this MBTA resident district.
So that's,
So we-
it's all about this thing.
I would ask
Okay.
the members to go over this and
Go
then
over this, yeah,
bring your questions on May 8th.
okay.
Okay.
Is the planning board, is Vinnie gonna be presenting this at town meeting?
No, we will be you are you?
I'm not sure I'm gonna make it. I have another meeting there at 7:00. Or
Uh-huh.
at work.
No, I can present too.
Because when you're making the presentation at town meeting, will there be a copy of the zoning where where this land is gonna be, so that people can understand where it's gonna be? Because I mean, if you just say, well, it's gonna be here, people are gonna say, because I understand that part of the Worcester Country Club invokes into our property, and it's near this, where this is gonna be presented. So how is that, I'm just curious on how that's gonna work. I didn't even know that Worcester Country Club had land in the town of West Boylston. I thought it was all part of Worcester, but I guess it's not. But it's where
It's this parcel.
Okay,
So this parcel, I think, is owned by either the country club or some group of the country club. I don't know the actual name of whoever the owner is, but it does abut the country club, and it's right down in that area. And they're gonna have the map, the actual, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about with this package that we received. I wasn't sure if people read through it. It was a little bit confusing to me, but I'm not doing a presentation, so as long as whoever is doing it is okay with it, that's fine. But there was a problem on the page one, item two in the middle, amending the official zoning map. I don't know what that really means. In section 2.2, include the following overlay district. What overlay district?
So they should say it as a MBTA resident district?
It's not an overlay district, I think. I think it's just a district. Because we're not making an overlay, it's a
So-
base data, a base
We're
district.
making this.
Right.
Gotcha.
So we gotta correct that. And then,
Because what is that land called now? Just vacant land?
yes,
It's
undeveloped,
Undeveloped in what district?
single residence.
Single residence, right?
So we are changing it,
From single residence to
but it's not overlaying.
MBTA.
There's nothing.
It's not an overlay. no.
Gotcha.
An overlay would be like with the multi-story district where you can get higher buildings. That sets certain, like, it goes across single residence as well as industrial, as well as
Okay.
another one, I think, conservation maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna be a district all on its own.
Right, it's a whole
That
separate
area,
one. That's what we
yeah.
talked about.
Number
And
three,
then, so we would then also probably want an official zoning map, and probably should make the map title and then the date of the map as part of that narrative. So that we're actually saying this is what it's gonna be, as opposed to the general idea is this.
And I think we all understand that there's nothing currently there now. There's no buildings, there's,
It's wooded, yes.
it's wooded and it's,
Maybe golf.
Actually, there is, yeah,
there's what?
lots of golf balls. And there may be one of the, like the roughs or whatever you call it on the golf, the side of one of the.
But there's not been improved, there's no buildings on it, okay.
And all we have to do under this bylaw, under this state requirement, is to rezone it. We don't have to build anything.
Right.
We just.
Yeah, we just have to
rezone it.
make the zoning available.
Yep.
Is there a state bylaw for what can go on it? Like, I know we've done our work here and did the yeses and nos and all that. Is there a state guideline for that particular type of zone?
so basically, we stick to the single-family residence. So basically, we aligned, whatever the,
No, I just didn't know if there was a state recommendation of anything in there.
no.
All they want is to make sure they can put in a bunch of houses, or a bunch
Okay.
of housing units.
Gotcha.
And then on the next page, under section 314,
So we're reviewing this tonight instead of next time?
well, if we're gonna be proposing this for the public, I would probably wanna give them as good a
Accurate
copy as we can get.
Okay, I'm just asking.
It's, I'm not going
I
through
don't
each one of
care.
the lines.
No, okay, all right.
So it's just where I saw issues. was
Where are you?
Section 314.
Next
Okay.
page.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
So in there, I'm not sure of this wording, it just sounds a little, the provisions of this section shall apply only to blah, blah, blah. Well, the only thing in there is, this section is currently just one item, so I'm not exactly sure why the wording is that way. And then the last word, all on there, I wasn't sure if we missed something, or they just didn't take that out.
Didn't we already look at these clauses at some point a
Yeah.
couple of times ago?
Yeah, they didn't get incorporated. Totally. So just, we wanna look at that and make sure that all works.
Okay. Do you want to make some changes?
No, and then we're gonna add this maximum of 15 units on the, they're on that page. You should probably number these pages, right? If you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
go to
where are
town
you
meeting.
now? 4.3,
Yeah,
between 7 and
The
8?
yellow
Yes,
color.
4.3. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah, 15.
it talks about the multifamily dwelling, it's got in bold on the first, in A1, it's got a bold, it shall not apply, and in 3, it specifies that 15 units per acre, which is good, but it doesn't exempt the MBTA from this requirement that the biggest number, or the greatest number of dwelling units is 12 in a building. I think if we're gonna try to get 400 units on this site, we're gonna have to have more than 12 units in a building. So We should have CMRPC review that.
Well, don't you have to, if it's more than 4 per unit, don't you have to have special, what's SPR? Special permit?
Site plan review.
Site plan review.
That's a special permit from the.
So number 2 is really up to site plan review anyways.
Well, it's gonna require site plan review, but this says the maximum number of dwelling units per habitable building is, whatever it says, 12.
Not be greater than 12.
So they would have to have multiple buildings, if you wanted to have more than, if you wanted to have more than 12, you couldn't have a 14-unit building, you would have to have 12 and then a 2, which I don't know would apply, or we would want it to apply in this
What do you
MBTA.
mean by two?
If you wanted 14, 12 plus 2 is 4. 14, I mean.
Oh, 14 units.
Let's say you wanted to build something that had 14 units.
Mhm.
And
Well,
you
the
thought you could
bottom
put
line
them
is you
all in
can't.
one building.
Right.
You can't put them all in one building unless we grant a waiver or make a stipulation that, as we did in the first A1, where it says, this restriction shall not apply to the MBTA residence district. So we just could use that same stipulation in number 2.
So we can bring it, this we can bring it here?
We can copy it and put it into that one. yeah.
Where did this wording come from?
CMRPC.
CMRPC. Okay.
And then the last page, the multifamily housing, the last sentence in this whole thing. What's the bold lines telling you? You're required to have 2 spaces per dwelling unit.
Parking.
Right, 2 parking spaces per dwelling unit. It's a special condition, but if you look up to the multifamily, it's requiring 2 parking spaces per dwelling unit. So why are we putting something in bold that's saying exactly what's currently in the regulation?
Yeah, I remember going over this.
We talked- I
And
thought we went
there was
to
a whole
1.5.
bunch of things that we had questions on, and I thought we ironed a few of them out, but obviously this
Yeah.
piece of paper didn't iron them out.
Right.
I don't remember
I'm not sure
what
if
they
we
were.
said
but
1.5 instead of 2,
I think there.
I think we ended up at 2.
then, okay. And if we
I-
do, then
It's
we-
only from memory, but I thought we ended up from 2. We'd have to look back.
2 parking spaces per dwelling unit.
Right.
We can put it like
But
that.
there's no difference between what's required and what they're saying, so
Right.
why make an amend, you don't
Yeah,
have to amend it.
it's redundant.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay,
that was all I had.
okay. Can you make it clean copy and send it to me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Do we get this in a Word document?
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Send me as a Word and I
Okay.
can track changes.
Actually, didn't we do that in a Word document? Remember we were
I
on,
have-
didn't we do that
I have-
online? We did it on the Friday night that was supposed to be 15 minutes and ended up being 2.5 hours, and you weren't there. Because you were on your way to Florida.
Okay, we'll,
I remember, this is when we did it.
Okay,
And we had all the comments that you wrote, remember you wrote them down on the side?
yeah.
All right,
So we
let's
will
review
send
that
you that,
document.
we'll send you that and maybe you can make changes. And then a final document, I will send it to Emily, you review it before the
remember
May 8th meeting. So you can make that like a yellow line.
Because I can do all that, the way they're starting to this, that whole first paragraph seems a bit confusing.
Again, I think we fixed it that night we had the Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
We just gotta get that document again.
Okay.
I will send it to you. Okay, so with that, so that's for the MBTA residence, whatever, thing, zoning. Okay. So the second one is CMRPC FY 2025 assessment. $2,260.12. Approve the amount and forward it to town administrator. Is there a, do we need to make a motion to approve this amount?
Can we have an explanation on it?
So this is an annual thing, so we do need to pay for the CMRPC.
So this is a typical yearly charge that the CMRPC charges the town?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And the only thing we usually check is to make sure, because they charge per capita.
Do we have enough?
We just need to make sure that they're using per capita that are not in the jail.
Yeah.
Because a couple of years back, they charged us for 1,000 people who were at the jail.
And this is based on the 2020 population?
Census, yeah.
Census? So 7,150, is that right? Seems like a lot.
Sounds about right.
It
Yeah,
does?
I didn't check it, but I'm pretty sure it's up there.
Okay,
There's still probably 1,000 criminals.
okay. Is there a motion to approve?
Not in jail, right? That's what you mean?
Okay, is there a motion to approve $2,260.12 for CMRPC FY 2022 assessment?
I motion to approve that.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay, so all in favor?
Is that what you said?
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries. So we will send it to I will send an email to the town admin. So this is approved. So any correspondence or emails? I didn't see any correspondence or any emails here.
No,
So,
no, you guys already have.
no, we don't have anything. So there is one article coming up for the ZBA. ZBA, the sign,
We'll do that next.
next meeting.
Meeting.
That's the only one request we have.
Yeah, we'll leave that for Mark, because he likes those big signs.
Yeah, okay, we'll ask Mark. So, and then, how many signature, only one signature, Malini, the invoice?
I think it's one.
This is for the Westland Circle, is it outstanding or he paid it, right?
Yeah, he gave me the money, it's all
Yeah.
He's
turned
all,
over, now I just gotta pay the bill.
Yeah, that's it,
We've
Yeah,
signed
but
it.
someone's gonna
Yeah.
sign it.
I signed it,
Oh, you did?
yeah,
Okay.
he's
okay.
all set.
So with that,
Good.
reports from other boards, anyone? Okay.
Open
hearing-
Space, Open Space Committee is updating the Open Space and Recreation Plan, and we're gonna be putting a survey out in April. It'll be online, it'll be posted on the town's website, if people wanna talk about problems or concerns or issues, or make suggestions for things to do relative to open space protection, open space usage, facilities, parks, any of that things, like,
How about the swimming pool?
that's one of the big items, and we'll see what we get in the survey. If
What swimming
people
pool?
want it.
So Vinny is donating his hard-earned money for the swimming pool,
Be at
sponsoring.
his house?
Yeah, they
No,
sell
no,
them,
no.
they sell them at Jerry's, the plastic ones.
All right.
Okay. So apart from joking, you know.
So
Okay,
that's out there, and it'll be posted and advertised.
so the one thing I want to say is the town meeting is on May 20th. We do have a May 8th planning board meeting. So town meeting
make
is
sure that's on my calendar.
May,
I have a question.
20th.
So is Catholic Charities, they moving in, they're doing work, or they're
they are
not?
done. We are
They are moving.
nowhere,
Oh, they're ready to go?
we have nothing to do with the Catholic.
no,
It's out of our hands now, as far as I know.
We have
they're-
nothing to do, no site plan review, it's
No,
up
no,
to the building
I was
inspector.
just curious if they're gonna get.
They
the-
are,
Okay,
they are.
thank you.
They are.
Good for
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
So the next thing is, approve invoices is done. Is there a motion to approve,
Minutes? Oh, yeah.
motion to approve March 13, 2024 regular meeting minutes?
Motion to approve.
Wait a minute,
So moved.
Oh,
wait a minute. I had one, I read them both. I have one spelling correction.
Melanie? How can you do this?
And the only reason I say it is because it's my name. You had it like 9 times out of 10 you got it right, and except one time you got it wrong.
I'll resign.
I thought you dare.
My name's worse. She gets
And
it.
I'm getting your name right.
It's the one that's for the Catholic Charities one, page 3, the last, second to the last paragraph. It was an LE instead of an LA.
We're what,
Okay.
three?
Page 3.
Does that make you
What
French
paragraph?
or what?
Paragraph.
Last line.
Either way, I'm
Last line,
French Canadian.
the last line.
The last line, it says LE instead of, it should be LA.
Got it.
You had it right in all the other places.
As amended.
Sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing.
I'm a stickler for that, I'm sorry.
I don't blame you.
Okay. So is there a motion
Are we
to approve,
both or just one at a time?
I'm going to read the thing.
Okay.
Is there a motion to approve March 13, 2024 regular meeting minutes with the correction?
No, that correction was on the other one.
Okay, this one
Yes.
is regular meeting.
I motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Is there a motion to approve March 13, 2024 public hearing minutes with the name change?
Yes, motion to approve.
Second that.
We have a motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. So the next planning board meeting is May 8th, 2024 at 7 PM in the same building, same room. So is there a motion to adjourn?
No, I wanna stay here longer.
It's too early. So moved.
This motion is not debatable. Is there a second?
Second.
Meeting adjourned. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.